Although tower defense games for Android are nowhere near as popular as they used to be in the early days of Android, they are catchy and interesting. But while we're not seeing bold new genre entries released each week, the tower defense genre's influence can be felt in other contemporary genres. I don't think that the genre is entirely obsolete, either. There continue to be a steady drip of new tower defense games being released, from recognizable sequels to intriguing new genre hybrids. Here, then, are top 10 of the best tower defense games for Android and iOS that you can enjoy even in 2022 and 2023. Infinitode 2. Infinitode 2 is hands down the best tower defense game ever published on any mobile device. A strategy in the tower defense genre, in which the player will have to build towers to protect his base from endless waves of enemies. The player will be a volunteer in the artificial intelligence training program and will gradually discover new towers, abilities, and ways to mine resources. The game has 6 game stages and 50+ unique levels with inimitable chiptune compositions, as well as a map editor. Live leaderboards at each level and unique bosses at the end of each stage. This game rocks, very strategic, very well made in all its aspects, the levels and how everything is working. It even guides you well, and most important, you are always challenged to think every time to find what works better. If you like the genre or not, you must try it out. The music in the background is also very relaxing and well made. Dungeon Warfare 2. Dungeon Warfare 2 is the definitive sequel to Dungeon Warfare, a challenging tower defense strategy game where you become a dungeon lord to defend your dungeons with the deadliest of traps and insidious contraptions against greedy adventurers and wannabe heroes. Idle Archer. Idle Archer is an incremental idle tower defense game where you take the role of an archer defending his tower. As a lone archer, you swore to protect the kingdom against vicious monsters summoned by the evil Dark Lord. Defend your tower, upgrade your archer, defeat waves of evil, and once you are defeated, come back stronger. Bloons Tower Defense 6. Get ready for a massive 3D tower defense game designed to give you hours and hours of the best strategy gaming available. Craft your perfect defense from a combination of awesome monkey towers, upgrades, heroes, and activated abilities, then pop every last invading bloon. Creates a defense consisting of several variants of skilled monkeys, structures, and traps, in order to prevent balloon-like objects known as bloons from reaching an exit. Bloons Tower Defense 6 introduces a new category of monkeys, known as heroes, which become stronger over time. Monkeys each play a different role and can affect bloons in several ways, including popping them, slowing them down, or boosting the power of other monkeys. Wild Sky Tower Defense. Wild Sky is a next-generation tower defense game. In the game, players explore a world of shattered floating islands and defend its inhabitants from a variety of threats, ranging from measly goblins to daunting dragons. A new strategy tower defense game with RPG-style beauty. Beat rushes of enemies in the kingdom and join the TD in action. To accomplish this goal, players gain access to a wide array of towers, heroes, and spells that can be combined as they see fit. Tower Defense Galaxy Tower Defense. Tower Defense. Galaxy Tower Defense is the most anticipated and visually stunning tower defense game in the theme of Galaxy Tower Defense, and this game was improved from Galaxy Commander. Enjoy an exciting Galaxy-inspired TD game with lots of thrilling moments. Smart strategy is needed if you want to dominate and protect the towers. Tower Defense. Galaxy weapon systems have been investing a lot of grey matter. Each weapon has different functions, and using weapons on time is the key strategy to win in Defender game. Explore the weapons and use the strategically smart. Don't rush through it and manage your funds smartly to dominate the free strategy tower defense game. Idle Monster Tower Defense Evolved. Idle Monster Tower Defense Evolved is an endless idle tower defense game filled with over 150 unique monsters and pets, ranging from cute and colorful flower creatures to epic fire-breathing dragons. Unlock, upgrade, and most importantly, evolve your monsters to defend the portal from an infinite swarm of invading humans. Strategize the most effective placement of monsters to optimize their powerful abilities. Strategically place cute allies like Sun Blossom for increased gold production, or use Skeleton Mage for heavier damage. Like any loyal pal, Idle Monster TD takes care of itself when you're away. Come back in a few days to claim gold and power up your defenses. Those humans don't sleep, but neither do your monsters. Kingdom War Tower Defense. Kingdom War Tower Defense is a 2D cartoon anime tower offline defense game that combines role-playing game features to bring you an interesting challenge defense strategy. The game is set in a fantasy continent which is named Fortias. There are many races living together on this continent, including humans, elves, dwarfs, orcs, trolls, goblins, etc. After the great battle between the alliance of humans, elves, and the Dark Lord hundreds of years ago, the continent's creatures are enjoying a peaceful life. The Dark Lord is destroyed under the sword of the Human King, and his army is eliminated. However, evil never really disappears. They are very patient and waiting for the day that darkness will cover this continent once again. One day, the Iridel Kingdom is suddenly attacked by the Goblin army, which used to be far away from man's land. In the critical situation, Prince Lucius and his companion had to leave the kingdom of Iridel and seek help from other allied races. Let's build powerful towers, train royal soldiers of Iridel, control mighty heroes and destroy the enemies. Realm Defense. Realm Defense is an ultimate tower kingdom defense game that challenges skilled players. Calling all strategic tower defenders. Join fantasy heroes like Smolder the Dragon and many others in their ongoing quest to defend the realm. Battle with Death Knights and fight alongside dragons, wizards, ice queens, knights and other ancient gods in our magical fantasy adventure field. You will oversee the building a heroic team, discovering secret challenges, and upgrading your towers. North Tower, Merge Tower Defense. North Tower is a tower defense-themed 3D game, a combination of merging features and clickers with an idle game feel. Players must defeat strong opponents by combining weapons of the same level to develop troops to defeat opponents. This is also an idle tower defense game, defeating opponents and guarding the main tower surrounded by heroes and turrets.